And that kind of made Pinky the only available point guard. So he led the league in minutes as a freshman, basically because they didn't have anybody else, and he got a lot of valuable experience.
And really hasn't looked back since that day.
Had been off to such a good start defensively, too. Mucius liked his mismatch there against Litteris and banks it home.
Neat, what a bounce pass underneath to Jalen Johnson. Mucius back iron, offensive rebound, Oguama. Mucius the cut. Mucius the finish and a foul.
Excellent work on the offensive glass, and then a beautiful backdoor cut that time by Mucius. The pass and placement, gets it back, unselfish play, great court awareness and vision.
Off the turnover, here's Mucius.
Wake Forest just simply doesn't have the size in there to muscle him around.
A foul called. Did they count the bucket too is the question.
Far Georgia Tech has been able to get back for the most part and set the defense.
Step back three for Antonio. That goes begging. Great offensive rebound. Isaiah Mucius has been a bright spot for the Demon Deacons tonight.
At least you won't have 15,000 screaming Cavalier fans in attendance. And we've talked about that too. So I'm not sure that the difference between home and away games is really all that much.
Williamson in there on the handle right now for Wake, and the handoff Mucius. Spin, cycle to the rim, and score the basket. Isaiah Mucius going to the free throw line.
It's the look, and you can see he gets a little brush screen. Defense cheating a little bit over on the top. McCoy got out of position slightly.
He wants home court advantage. He wants to play that tournament right here at John Paul Jones Arena. And here comes Clark. He's got Murphy. And that one knocked away.
Good pursuit that time defensively.
Jalen Johnson got back. Mucius to the rim. Gets the roll.
Williamson just 1 of 8. Wake's leading scorer. Mucius, tough shot.
Making sure he does not get an offensive rebound is huge. I've been impressed with how they blocked out and now stepping out and hitting the excellent transition offense by North Carolina.
Mucius taking advantage of play tech. Williamson weaving through that Carolina defense. Didn't get a great look at the basket, though. Mucius blocks.
Pull it out if you don't have the advantage and then try to get your team into your secondary break.
Mucius picked the pocket of Leaky Black, throws it up ahead. Oguama rocks the rim, particularly on the drive.
Right here, again, excellent defense by Wake. And, you know, going back to their Virginia Tech game where they lost by 4, they battled. They just need more reps. Again, with all the disruptions, Roy Williams talked about it. It's showing in their play.
Count the 3 plus the foul. Could be a 4-point play for Isaiah Mucius. A run.
And he continues to play great. Had 10 points in that Virginia Tech game. Was great on the offensive glass. And that right there, poor.
Got to feel good for Carolina fans to be leading by double digits. At least right now, although Isaiah Mucius, as I say it, watch out for those two guys. Mucius 7 threes, and yet looks like it won't be enough, although Mucius still fighting. Steve Forbes takes a timeout.
They still decide who wins and loses by who scores more points.
Right.
Nice pass.
Off the backdoor cut.
Johnson and the contributions that he's made. This is a great pass by Isaiah Mucius. And Mucius is not a guy who is known for his passing. He came into this game with only 2 assists.
He has been battling that ankle injury the last couple of weeks. Something to monitor for sure. Bates can't get his arm to that one.
Now Williamson, shot clock inside of 10, had it poked away, now stolen. And Beverly ahead of the pack, had it blocked. He had a play in this first half, or second half.
And that looked like it was going to be an easy deuce going the other way. Beverly did not expect that type of effort from Mucius.
One an ACC legend, and another one a great player in the SEC at South Carolina. 3 from Mucius. Wow. Deacons looking for their second ACC win in a week.
Tells you got 2 minutes to live. You want it to be these 2 minutes right here because they're going to be lengthy.
Howe about to miss there, and Mucius goes right to the rim.
Turn into wins for these teams, so they rely on the 3
But right now, to this point, neither have had much success from beyond the arc.
Mucius on the drive. Here's Witt to lift and got it right in front of the horn.
Showed off the three-point range that time. Get him in the post. Back a guy down and then shoot a little step back off balance. So that's just, I think Wendell Moore is just trying to make a statement right there. But
great look inside, and Isaiah Mucius beats the buzzer.
Different era.
Brad Doherty right in the same age group as well.
On the drive, it's Mucius getting the deeks on the board. Fires cross court for Williamson. Takes it cross court. Pretty good ball movement. Sets up Mucius for three.
That's what they do. You
In the mask, Steve Forbes is frustrated on the Wake Forest bench. Sebron again on the drive. Nice little step, and he swatted from behind by Mucius. And it was last touch by NC State.
defense. You know, they wind up losing the game, but that's great recovery.
He said, look, they pose a different problem than NC State, a team that pressers. He said, Clemson is a very physical man-to-man team. We must handle their physicality.
Mucius on the drive, count it, plus the foul.
Right here, little head fake. You got to respect this jumper. Take the hit. Great body control and concentration, and you're right, that's a big bucket.
Depending on what happens in that Duke Carolina game. Isaiah Mucius had the size advantage on Jose Alvarado.
The film sessions, they do not lie, as Moses Wright threw it away. Pastner won't like that. Williamson, the run out, attacking and finishing against Moses Wright. Hello.
He's a Winston-Salem native. Mucius wants the ball in tight, following his own miss a couple of times, and one. He'll be at the line.
Get an advantage from a mismatch standpoint. Isaiah Mucius at 6'8", going against Prentice Hub at 6'1".
Witt will kick it out. Here's Mucius. Little contact, lays it in. Very determined move into the paint.
The Fighting Irish, Isaiah Mucius in attack mode, finding his Carter Witt. In the Bowes, David Williamson, all these guys, Isaiah Mucius, much more confidence on the offensive end of the floor here in the second half.
And the finish by Mucius.
Well, this is the reason why Steve Forbes won it.
Good one with 9 points, all in this half, Corey.
And we showed a graphic earlier about the three leading scorers for Notre Dame, and just like that, Goodwin has been able to get going, but neither Hub nor Leshevsky has. Gaps in the zone, nice find from Williamson, as Isaiah Mucius is able to finish through the contact of Leshevsky. Leshevsky picks up his fourth foul. And Mucius with an opportunity for the and one.